have all your toys close by so you don't have to roll around too much to get your stuff. All right, and then, oh, see, my balls are rolling away already. There we go, stay. All right. So carefully lie down on your foam roller. Oh God, that feels so good. And then you can have your feet sort of hips width apart with your legs bent. Or I like to go a little bit wider, especially in the beginning when you're feeling a little bit unstable. Just rest your arms somewhere by your side. And just take a moment here, okay? Start to focus in on your breathing. And if you can, if it works for you, try nasal breathing. So you're breathing in through your nose and out of your nose as well. This really helps to give you a lot of depth to your breath, and it also helps to open up everything in your head space, in your throat, all that jazz. Of course, if you're like me and you've got allergies and you need to breathe through your mouth, it's all good, don't worry about it. And then as you're lying here on your foam roller, just kind of take note as to how your back feels. You might feel a little bit tight in some areas. And if you need to adjust at any time during the class, if you need to shift your position, go ahead and do that. Just know that throughout, this next time that we're spending together, I'm here as your guide. So if you're thinking, oh, that doesn't feel like it's quite in the right place, play with it, yeah? Gonna move it around a little bit. It's all about you and your body, and we are all different and we all need release in slightly different areas. Okay, so just breathing. And if it feels good for you, gently rock your hips from side to side. Avoid swaying your knees. Think about your hips moving. Just nice and gentle. Move with your breath. You might start to feel some areas in your back or around your pelvis area more intensely. Just try and relax into it, and don't worry about where your back is on your roller. So, my lower back isn't really pressed down firmly onto the roller. That's fine. Let it go. If your chest is lifted slightly, great. It's fine. If you feel that your chin is tilted up too much, then this is where you can place a towel underneath your head just to help you keep your neck nice and straight and long. And if you do hear some piano in the background, it's because Gwenny has a piano lesson right now. So, enjoy the tunes as well. All right, lovelies, bring your hips to center. Raise your arms up towards the ceiling. And just with soft elbows, roll your shoulders. And you can start off small, little circles. I'll try to describe the movements as well as I can so that you don't have to keep looking at me. You can just close your eyes and kind of go within. If you want to make those circles bigger, you can. And you'll probably start to feel maybe some clickety-clacketing around your back of your shoulder blades, around your scapula. Do your circles going the other way. And definitely you might feel more tension on one side of your body than the other. Now, I'm right-handed, so my right side definitely feels a lot more tender and like it needs more release than the left side. Beautiful. Just rest your arms by your side. Now reach one arm out to the side. Just take it directly out and then cross your arm up and over your body. And your head can follow your hand if that feels good. Bring your arm up over your head like you're brushing your hair, and then take your arm back out to the side again. Lower your hand down to the floor. Other arm, reach it out to the side. Take it across your body, your head can follow. Reach your arm up overhead, brushing your hair, and then take it round and out to the side. Now repeat that yourselves with your own breath. Go at your own pace. Just close your eyes, moving with your breath. Just being aware of what's happening. You might start to feel a little bit of warmth in some areas of your spine now as you're lying here. This is a wonderful way to realign everything in your body. I'm going to do one more on each side, guys. So if you can lie on your foam roller every day, anywhere from like 5 minutes to 15 minutes, you'll be doing yourself a huge service. It will really help just to de-stress you at the end of the day and kind of get out some of the aches and pains. All right, rest your arms back down by your side when you're ready. And then bring your feet in a little closer towards each other so they're more hips width apart. You may need to draw your heels in closer towards you as well. Tilt your pelvis. Feel your glutes ignite. And if you feel okay to do it, lift your hips up off your foam roller. You'll feel your thoracic spine press down more into the support underneath you. And then very slowly lower back down one vertebrae at a time. Try to take your time here, even though you're not going very far. Again, tilt your pelvis. Exhale, lift your hips up. Feel that engagement in your quads, your glutes. Your chin might tuck a little bit towards your chest and then slowly lower back down. Let's do that again. One more time. Tilt your pelvis, lift your hips, come into a mini bridge pose, and then slowly lower down with control. Beautiful. Slide one leg out to straight. Put your hands on the floor so that you have your balance. Slide one foot out to straight and just leave your leg there. Allow your back just to relax. We have a tendency to hold everything rigid, so let it go. Your chest may rise up a little bit. You should feel a stretch down the front of your thigh, coming up your pelvis, your tummy, your chest. And then flex your foot and pull your heel back in so that your leg is bent again. Stay with that same leg. Extend your leg out to straight. This time, if you want to, reach your opposite arm up overhead and bring it back down behind you if that feels okay for your shoulders. If not, just keep your arm pointing up towards the ceiling. You're going to feel a deeper stretch here. Flex your foot, hold it, and then bring your arm and your foot back in. One more time this side. Extend that leg, reach your arm up and overhead, flex your foot, and bring everything back in. Let's change sides. Leg first. Extend your opposite leg out to straight and just stay there a second. Right, one side of your hip may feel more tender, like this side of my hip is definitely sore in the front, depending on what you've been doing. Flex your foot and pull it back in. So 2 more times and let's add the arm. Extend your leg, reach your opposite arm up overhead. Flex your foot, hold it there. Feel that lovely release all down the front lines of your fascia. And then pull your foot and your arm back in. One more time. Extend, reach your arm up overhead. Flex your foot, breathe. Bring that foot and the arm back in. Beautiful. All right, settle in. Take your arms, press your palms up towards the ceiling. Flex your hands, exhale, and then reach up through your fingertips, especially long through your middle finger, and draw your arms down towards your thighs as you exhale. You should feel your abs kick in and your low back press down into the roller. Again, exhale, push up, like you're pushing the ceiling away from you. Then reach long through your fingertips. And exhale, draw your arms down to your thighs. Again, exhale, push up, reach long through your fingertips. And this time, if you want to, if it feels okay, as you draw your arms down, you could lift your head just off the roller. So it's a bit more of a curl, more of a connection to your abdominals, a deeper release in your back And then slowly lower your head back down. One more time. Exhale, push. And then reach long through the fingertips. If you'd like to, lift your head as you curl through. Rest your head back down. Wonderful. Rest your arms by your side. And just gently sway your hips from side to side again. Take note of how your back's feeling. Hopefully it's feeling, you're going to have like a sensation of warmth going down your spine. And some areas still may feel pretty tender, and that's okay. We're going to work out those kinks as we move through class. Very carefully, come to one side so that you're coming off your roller, but keep it close by. And then just sit with your legs bent and bring your roller sort of between your bum and your legs. And then lie down, because we're still going to use this puppy. Keep your legs bent. Roll your roller up so it's underneath your pelvis. And you're probably going to have to hold on to it, otherwise it will have a tendency to fly away from you. All right? So you're going to feel your chest and your tummy nice and open here. Allow everything to relax, yeah? Nobody's watching you. It's all good. So hold on to your roller, okay? And draw your shoulders down your back. And then lift one leg up. Keep your leg bent. Bend your knee in towards your chest. If you want to, you can hold on behind your thigh. Pull your leg a little bit closer to you. Bend that leg even more if you wish. You might feel the foam roller moving a little bit up or down your glutes, and that's okay. You want that to happen. You're massaging and releasing all around your pelvis and your bum. Beautiful. Then let that leg come back down to the ground. Now lift the other leg. Exhale as you lift. You're going to feel your low back elongate a little bit here. Hold on behind your thigh. You can pull your leg towards you. You're going to feel a nice stretch down your opposite leg, your opposite hip flexor as you pull that leg in. And if it's too much with the foam roller, you can always put the bender ball there instead underneath your hips if you need something a little less in the height department. And then lower that foot back down. Change legs again. Lift the first leg back up. Keep your knee bent. And then if you can extend your leg a little bit, go for it. But keep a soft bend there. And start to make little figures of 8 with your toes. So your leg will move slightly. You can make it's a lateral figure of 8. And allow your leg to move gently from side to side. You can start small. They can always get a little bit bigger. Remember to focus on your breathing. You're going to feel your glutes working from the inside to the outside on the roller. Don't forget, if you need to shift your position, you can do that. Let's do one more. And then bend that leg, and if it feels comfortable for you, you can cross your legs like you're sitting in a chair. Because I got short legs, I like to put my foot on my opposite knee and then just take your legs over to that side. So you're going to feel the opposite glute now. The glute to the side where you're hinging over to. You're going to feel some pressure all around your gluteus medius, around the piriformis area, which is great to release. We have a tendency to hold a lot of tension here. And just breathe. If it feels okay and you're not going to lose your roller, you could always extend your opposite arm out and look that way. So you have a deeper stretch across your chest and your shoulder. You can even reach that arm up to a high diagonal if that works. And just remember, if that doesn't feel good, you can just keep your arm where it was. Take another deep breath. And then carefully bring your arm back. Hold on to your roller. Bring your hips back to center. Uncross your legs. And then lower that foot back down. Adjust if you need to. Lift your opposite leg up. You can extend it a little bit, and we're going back to those figure eights. Lateral figure of 8. Start small. You're creating a range of motion in your hips. And you'll notice that your leg, the foot that's on the floor, maybe that knee wants to go out to the side. Mine does. It's okay. Let it happen. Just let your body move and fall in whatever way it wants to. That's how it's releasing itself. Let it go. Take another figure 8. And then you have the opportunity to bring that leg across. You can cross your legs, or like me, you can put your foot on your opposite knee and just let your body fall over gently to that side. Move nice and slow. You see, your fascia loves compression and movement. So all these little movements that we're doing, along with having the support underneath you, just helps to release everything. You can reach that opposite arm out and look that way. And you can also lift that arm up a bit higher if you wish. And be sure you're still breathing. Take another breath. And then gently coming back to center. Let that foot come down. Good. Now hold on to your roller. Lift one leg up. Then lift the other leg up. And bring your knees into your chest. Allow that roller just to move. It's going to want to slide away from you now that you've released a lot of the fascia in your glutes and your hips and your low back area. Just let your knees fall into your chest. If you want to reach your arms out, you can. Don't worry if your roller pops out. It's okay. Or you can stay holding on if you want to. Feel that nice stretch all up your back now. Gorgeous. Hold on to the roller for sure. Bring your legs up. Lower one foot down first. And then the other foot. And gently just push that roller out. And just lie down. You can keep your legs bent. Just take a second here just to feel what's going on in your back. So mine feels a little bit longer, and I feel like my low back is now sinking more into the floor. So hopefully you guys are feeling some kind of release as well. All right, carefully push that roller to one side because we are done with it. And then find your prickle balls. Take 2 of them. Stay lying down with your legs bent and put your balls right underneath the meaty part of your glutes on each side, either side of your sacrum, either side of your tailbone, yeah? And again, you can just move them about and adjust as you need to. Rest your arms by your side. I like to turn my palms up, creating nice energy there. And as you breathe, again, you can gently sway your hips from side to side. Again, if you feel that your head is tilting back, you can always keep that towel underneath it if that helps to support your head and neck. Now play with it, see what feels right for you. And then bring your knees so that they're straight up again. Using one leg first, just allow one knee to open to the side. Now, avoid letting it plop out. Lower it with control, and then slide that foot down away from you. So your leg is going to straighten even though it's turned out. And just feel that stretch and release all down your thigh, your hip flexor, coming up through your abs, your chest. Turn your leg parallel, flex your foot, and then draw your heel back in. Do that again. Just allow that knee to open, same leg. You can reach your opposite arm up towards the ceiling, and then as you extend that leg to straight, reach your arm overhead, just deepening the stretch. Turn your leg parallel, flex your foot, and as you exhale, draw everything back in. One more this side. Open your leg, reach your opposite arm up, straighten your leg, reach your arm overhead, flex your foot, and then draw your arm and your heel back in. Good. Other leg. So leg only first. Open your knee to the side. Straighten your leg. Keep it turned out. Take a moment there just to feel what's happening. Flex your foot, turn your leg parallel, and draw your heel back in. Twice more, adding the arm. Turn your knee out, reach your opposite arm overhead, extend your leg and your arm overhead, turn your leg parallel, flex your foot, and draw everything back in. One more time. Open, reach your arm up. Exhale, extend everything nice and long. Flex your foot, breathe in. Exhale, draw everything back to where it was. Good. Now take those balls and bring them up higher. So they're closer up behind your pelvis. Think about where your dimples might be. Not everybody has dimples, but some people do. But just up a little bit higher, so they're more on that flat part of your pelvis. Again, rest your arms. We're slowly going to work our way up the back, just to release any tension there. And again, you can just gently rock from side to side if that feels good. Take another breath. And bring your legs to center. Take the balls and pull them up higher. So they're right behind where your waist is, either side of your spine. Now, anybody's got any kidney sensitivity, avoid doing this and keep your balls where they just were. It's right behind your waist. This can feel a little intense for some people, a bit tender. Your chest will lift, allow that to happen. Your head might fall back slightly. Allow your tummy to be soft and just breathe. Every time you exhale, allow your body to relax more into the compression. So this is a wonderful release. If you're sitting a lot and doing desk work, or like Katie's sitting and working, making her candles all day long, this is a really nice release for you guys, just to get out that tension in your low back. Yeah, we shorten everything, tighten everything around our pelvis when we're sitting. So using the balls in the glutes and the pelvis and up the back just helps to release and elongate all of that fascia so that you don't suffer with any chronic pain. Take another breath here. And then we're moving those balls up even higher. So think right at the base, right at the bottom of your shoulder blades. If you're wearing a sports bra, right kind of at that bottom line where that lies is perfect. Again, you're going to feel your chest is lifting up even more now, and let that happen. Avoid resisting against it. You can open your arms a little bit wider here if that feels nice. Nice deep breaths. Often as you're breathing in, it can be a little ouchy, and as you exhale, that's your release moment. Now, you can just stay here with your arms down. If you'd like to take it up a notch, then take your arms out to the side, breathe in, and then exhale, bring your arms across your body like you're giving yourself a big hug. Allow your back to sink into those prickle balls. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug, and switch your arms so the other arm is on top. And just keep moving at your pace, or just move with your breath. You may be different sync to me. Take another breath. And release your arms. Even higher up and wider now. So you're coming right onto the outside part of your shoulder blades. Adjust as you need to. Let your head fall back. Your lower back is off the floor. Okay, let that happen. It's okay. Deep breaths. Definitely anybody that's doing manual labor, this is a nice release. Or if you're, on your phone a lot, we'll start to relieve that tension that we hold up in the upper back area. Into the scapula. We'll get into your traps and your neck a little bit later. If you want to take it up a notch, you can reach your arms out to the side. And then bring your arms straight up to the ceiling. Lift your arms up overhead. And then bring your arms back up to the ceiling and out to the side. So it's almost like you're conducting an orchestra. And just move with your breath. Allow your back to move on those balls. Yeah, you're going to feel that release all around your shoulder blades. You might feel burning, you might feel some cracking and popping, that's okay. You might feel some transferal pain. I can feel right up in the top of one of my traps. We get a lot of transferal pain. You might feel some tingling. There's a little bit of tingling going on in my left foot. All your fascia connects to each other in your body. It's like one long line and it all connects. So when you're releasing one area of your body, or you have the compression under one area of your body, you're actually releasing a completely different area as well. So don't be surprised if you feel it in other parts of your body. All right, let's take another breath here. And release your arms down. Take those balls out and just allow your back just to rest down on the floor wherever you are. Take a moment just to note how you feel. Beautiful. And then you're going to carefully roll over onto one side. And you just need one ball for this next part. Okay, lie on your side and bend your knees so that your knees come forward of your body, and place the ball. You place it right in your armpit, but back towards your lats, in your socket there. Extend your arm out. If that ball feels too hard, you can always put a towel on top of it just to soften, okay? Your extended arm, turn your palm up towards the ceiling, and this other arm, the top arm, is just along for the ride. You can rest it down on the floor. Come back to your breathing. As you exhale, you may feel your body rock forward slightly. Go with it. You can make those gentle rocks bigger if that feels good. So this is releasing all into your shoulder again. Also your lat muscles, your sort of the outer side of your upper back, your rhomboids. Feel a nice stretch all down your arm as well. And you could just stay here, or you could extend your top leg to straight and lower that foot behind your bottom leg. Just hold it there. You feel how it stretches all down the top, your top side of your waist, your hip, the side of your pelvis going down the side of your leg. And then bring that knee back in. Again, extend, breathe in, exhale, lower that leg, allow your body to rock forward slightly, and then bring that leg back in. If you'd like to go further, you can reach your top arm overhead, hold onto your wrist, extend that top leg out, and then lower it behind your bottom leg, and breathe. Feel that nice stretch here. And then just lift your top leg up and bring that top arm towards your thigh. And lower back down, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Bend your leg. Bring your hand down to support you again. Just place your head on your hand. Bring that, this one's in the way, you can't see. Bring that ball a little lower now, down onto your lat, on your lat muscles, okay? Now, this might feel a little bit more intense than the shoulder socket. Just rest your other hand on the floor, and as you breathe, gently rock forwards and back. Just kind of releasing all around those muscles, like your oblique muscles, the ones that come around the side of your waist. Beautiful. And then slowly come on up, and you will sit up. Find the side of your pelvis here. So here's your IT band, here's your TFL. Place your ball there. And just bend your legs. Now, this might be enough, but if you want to take it up a notch and you need a little extra, you can place your second ball above from your knee joint on the side of your thigh. And again, place it where you want to. You might want to have your ball higher up than mine. Just use your hands. I can't talk, guys. It's the end of the day. And it's Friday. Just place your hands down on the floor. Use them like a kickstand, and then you can gently rock forwards and back as you breathe. So if you're on your feet a lot, walking around, if you're a runner, this is an amazing release for you guys. All right, getting that pelvis, your legs, all around your knees. Take another breath. And gently come off those balls. Just extend your legs out in front of you. And just kind of feel how this side of your body that you've released, how it feels different to the other side, right? Maybe it feels a little looser. So let's fix that. Let's go the other way. So lie down on your other side now, starting with the ball right in your armpit, back towards your lat. So keep it away from your breast tissue. Don't forget, if you need those towels here, just to soften it, you can. You might even want a little cushion for your head. Okay, bend your knees and breathe. Just gently rocking with your breath. Close your eyes if you want to. I'm going to talk you through it. can keep doing exactly what you are, or you could extend your top leg to straight, lower that foot behind your bottom leg, allow your body to rock forward. Just hold it here, feel that stretch. And then bring your leg back in. Again, inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, lower it. Feel that release down the side of your body. And bring your knee back in. Wonderful. Deeper stretch this time. You have the option to reach your top arm overhead. You can hold on to your bottom wrist. Extend your top leg out. Lower it. Oh, that feels so good. Nice deep stretch. And then lift your top leg up a little bit. Bring your hand to your thigh. And exhale. Lower your arm and leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bend your top knee. Release your arm on the floor. Come and put your head in your hand and bring that ball down lower. Lower, sort of closer to your lat muscles there. Beautiful. Keep your knees bent. Just gently move with your breath. One more breath here. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. Guys, don't forget, if you want to have a drink at any time, do feel free to have a sip of water. I get quite thirsty as I go through class, so if you feel that way, sup up. Take your ball, put it in the side of your pelvis. Again, this might be enough for you. If you'd like a little deeper, you can put the second ball above your knee, the side of your lower quadriceps, the outer side, yeah? And then use your hands like a kickstand. Nice deep breaths. Just allowing yourself to sink down into those prickle balls. And then one more breath, my lovelies. And then gently come off. Shake your legs out. And let's release your quads. So come and lie down on your tummies. You will need your balls. Keep them close by. And place your balls underneath the meaty part of your quadriceps, somewhere between your hips and your knees. So just know that your balls will never go on your bones, okay? So try and start in the middle part of your quads right now. You have some options with your arms. You can just fold your forearms, rest your head down, okay? I'll be descriptive with what we're doing so you can just relax your neck. But if you do want to turn and look at me, just remember that when we change legs, you'll turn your head and look the other way, okay? Just so we keep everything even Stevens in your neck. All right. You could also rest your forearms down. Avoid pushing up too high, but you can just have them there and clasp your hands if that feels better for you. Now, this can be intense depending on what you've been doing, okay? But if it feels all right, gently rock your hips from side to side. You might not want to move yet. You might just want to breathe and relax down into those balls, okay? Now bring your legs back to center. Feels okay. Flex your feet and press your toes down into the floor. And then gently release. Exhale, straighten your legs. You'll feel your glutes engage. Push. It's almost like you're trying to reach through your heels. And then release it. One more time. Push, straighten your legs, squeeze your bum. And release. Good. Using one leg only. Hamstring curl. Bring your foot up towards your glutes. Point your foot, just hold it here for a second. Breathe. Flex your foot. Slowly lower that foot back down to the floor. Again, exhale, hamstring curl. Point your foot. Flex your foot. Keep breathing. And lower that foot back down. Again, hamstring curl. Point your foot. Flex your foot. And lower with control. Other leg. Hamstring curl. Point your foot. Hold it for a sec. Flex your foot. And lower it. Hamstring curl. Point. Flex. Lower. One more time. Hamstring curl. Keep breathing. Flex. Lower with control. Beautiful. Take those balls, position them lower. Never on the knee joint, but just above it, right in those lower quadriceps. All right. Settle in with your arms. Might feel a little different now. Okay. Woo. My thighs are sore from bar method class the other day. It feels a little tight down here in these lower quadriceps. All right. Hamstring curl again. Ooh, mama. Okay. Flex your foot. And lower with control. Again, same leg. Hamstring curl. Flex. And lower. One more this time. Hamstring curl. Flex. And lower. Changing legs. Got like tight quad. I have really tight quads, so this is like amazing if you need to lengthen out those puppies. All right. So other leg. Hamstring curl. Flex. Lower. Hamstring curl. Exhale. Breathe in. Flex. Exhale. Lower. One more time. Curl. Flex. Lower. Stay where you are. Rest your forearms on the floor parallel to you. Kind of like you're going to do a Sphinx pose, okay? And that's what we're aiming to do. Right, so press down with your hands very gently. You're not forcing anything here. Lift your chest a little bit. Might feel those balls moving up your legs. That's a good sign. That means your fascia is loosening up and releasing. And then lower back down. Inhale, lift. Nice and gentle. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. One more thing here. Take the balls out. Now lift them up higher. They're going to be up below your pelvic bone, still at the top of your thighs, but a little closer in. So think about where your hip flexors are. Okay, so not actually on your pelvis bone, right at the top of the front of your thighs in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna work on releasing your hip flexors slightly, okay? You might feel that your thighs are pressing down more easily into the floor now. Just, rest your head on your hands, and if it feels okay, gently rock from side to side. Make sure you're breathing. Bring your hips to center, rest your forearms down, parallel again, and one more time, breathe in, lift your chest. Now this could be intense, so don't push up too high, and lower back down. Inhale, lift. Let those balls move if they want to, and then lower back down. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Gently take the balls out, put them to one side, and push yourself back to a child's pose. And you've got choices here. You could open your legs out wide, or like me, keep your legs together so that you get nice pressure on the front of your torso, a nice little massage for your inner organs. With your legs out wide, that just helps to release your low back more. Let your head fall down, reach long through your arms. Breathing, feel that expanse out of your back. Yeah, let everything kind of spread open and release. All right, my lovelies, slowly, we're going to come down to lie on your back again and work on some cranial release. Now you've got some options here. You could just keep your prickle balls close by and your bender ball or your cushion. Now you could just lie down with your bum on the floor. That's fine. If you'd like a little bit more of a pelvic tilt and it feels kind of nice, the end just to lengthen out your back even more, you can place that bender ball underneath your pelvis. That's why you need to make sure that it's deflated enough, yeah? So you're not up too high and it's uncomfortable, all right? So if it is a little too much, you can either take it out or take a cushion. And then take your prickle balls. Now, if you've got silky hair, they might slip around. We'll see what will happen with mine. But take them and place them right on the back of your head. Really all going there, okay? But if you need to, you can always wrap a towel or a strap around them. That will keep them in place. You'll feel your chin drop down towards your chest. Let your tummy be soft. Let your back do what it wants to do. Breathe. Close your eyes. And keep your head still here. Take another breath. Now bring those balls lower. They're going in your occiput, right at the base of your skull where your neck reaches right at the top of it, okay? Place them there. You know when you get a massage and your therapist sticks her fingers right up at the base of your skull, that's right where they need to be. Again, your chin is lowering towards your chest. This is amazing for when we're staring and scrolling through our phones for hours on end. Yep, it's going to release all the tension here. Just breathe. Every exhale, just allow yourself just to sink a little bit lower into your compression, if you can. Nice and natural. And don't be surprised if you're using the bender ball, like I can feel myself swaying a little bit from side to side. That's a good sign. That means that you've loosened up the fascia. There's movement there. You know, you're not all kind of rigid and stiff still. So it's fine. Just let it happen. It's all good. Another breath. Bring the balls slightly lower so they are right in the back of your neck. This is going to change the tilt of your head. Yeah, so your head is going to fall back now. Releasing all that tension in your neck, your cervical spine. You might feel your head fall back even more as you breathe and relax into it. That's okay, that's good. One more breath. Wonderful. And then bring those balls lower. If you want to get rid of that bend ball, you can, or you can keep it there. Bring the balls lower, right into your upper traps. So right sort of at the top of your shoulders, either side of your spine, in nice and close to it. Yeah, and you can always adjust as you need to. Your chest is going to lift up, your head will still fall back. This is probably one of my favorites. Ooh, don't know about you guys, I carry a lot of tension in my trapezius muscles. So this is like scrumptious. I hope it is for you as well. So just breathe. You know what, just carefully take that bender ball out. Let's just release that so that your lower back is down on the floor. Yeah, it's going to feel maybe a little more intense in your traps now. You can stay here and breathe, or if you'd like to, reach one arm up towards the ceiling and overhead, and then scissor your arms smoothly and in control as you breathe. Again, if you feel some clicking and clunking and stuff like that, I am definitely on one side. It's okay. Just releasing and realigning. Let's take a couple more passes here. And then when you're ready, take those balls out. Wonderful. Allow your back to lie down. Hopefully you're feeling good. Now you can just stay here. You could use your bender ball again under your pelvis, or you could take one of your prickle balls and place it right at the base of your sacrum. Now it is going to go on the bone here, not right at your tailbone, a little bit higher, okay? And that can be pretty intense for some people. Just rest your arms by your side. It's just that final little cherry on top to release around your pelvis, your psoas, your iliacus, your lumbar spine. You might feel some tingling there. I got some tingling going on in my feet. It's a good sign, okay? You're really stimulating your lymphatic system, your parasympathetic system. Go ahead and lift one leg up if that's okay for you. Keep your knee bent. Bring your knee to your chest, allow the ball to move, and then lower that foot back down. Other leg, lift it up, exhale, bring your knee to your chest, and lower that foot. Now you can keep alternating, or you could lift one leg up, and then bring the other leg up. So both legs are up. You can hold on behind your thighs, or just rest your arms by your side. Let your back go, don't hold on to it. You know, that ball may move up your spine. You're gonna feel nice and long, all down your thoracic and lumbar spine. And then lower one foot back down. And then the other foot. Gently take that ball out. Rest your back down. Breathe. And then carefully roll over onto one side. You're coming back into a child's pose. So again, you can do what you will with your legs. You can have them out wide, or you can keep them together. Breathe. And then carefully come onto all fours. Curl your toes under. You're pushing up to a downward facing dog. So lift your hips up high. Beautiful. Press down with your heels and your hands. Draw your shoulders down your back. One last big old stretch down the back of your body. And then soften your knees. Walk your feet towards your hands. Keep your knees soft and hips width apart. Your legs hips width apart. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. There's no hurry. So you're standing up. And then have one of your prickle balls close by. You're going to massage your feet now. Okay, if you need to hold on to something, go ahead and do that. Sometimes people get a little bit dizzy after being down on the floor for a long time. So you just press one foot down into your ball, push. And then start to massage your foot. Forward and back, forward and back. Really rub it, get the whole of your foot, get your heel, the middle of your foot, the ball of your foot and your toes. The outside and the inside, and then push down again, and then release it. And just stand. Feel one side might feel a bit longer than the other, so let's sort that out. Let's do the other foot. Press down, and then start to massage. Really rub. Get the whole of your foot, the heel, all your toes, outside and the inside. Press down again. Let go. Gorgeous. And then keep your legs hips width apart. Lift your toes up towards the sky and gently roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Nice and slow. Bend your knees if you want to, that's okay. Just allow yourself to hang nice and heavy. Feel that release, your glutes, your hamstrings, your back. Keep your toes flexed up. And then slowly, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Again, there's no hurry. You can keep your legs straight, pull your knees soft. Your head is the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back and down when you're ready. And then take a releve. So come up onto the balls of your feet, reach your arms up. You should feel beautifully balanced and coordinated, like this should be nothing but a thing now. And then lower your heels back down. And you are all done, my lovelies. Perfect.